We're gonna learn basic Linux command. After learning these commands, you can confidently use the terminal and perform the required operations. Let's learn command related to navigation, file and directory management, file permission and ownership, searching and finding files. Let's get started. Control Alt T shortcut to open a terminal. After opening the terminal, we are seeing a prompt starting with username and at the rate host name, a colon, a tilde symbol, ends with a dollar. Here tilde symbol means present working directory is in under user's home directory. Let's execute and check what is the present working directory with the command pwd. Pwd stands for present working directory. It shows what is the current folder we are under in. This is the home folder. The username is es. Under home, the username es. Let's see the list of files. ls is the command list all the files and directory in the present working directory. We can use optional argument with ls command. Mostly used options, we'll look into it. ls-l use a long listing format where we can see the timestamp and so many details and the file size and when it is being created and all. Then another option is ls-a, all even hidden folders and files. In Linux, whatever the file starts with a dot or double dot are hidden. By using ls-a command, we can see the even hidden files. Here we can see dot, double dot, and dot. Another command ls-t. It lists sorting by time, newest first. So ls if you just use lt and long and newest first, sort by time, long and long listing and sort by time. You can see whichever is recently created displayed first. Even you can use ls command with all combination -alt. It shows the hidden files and longing for long format and sort with the time. This is about ls. How to change the directory? As we learned, tilde symbol, which is a home directory, if you are in some other directory, just using the tilde symbol you can come back to home directory wherever you are from. Otherwise, just type cd and enter, you will come back to home folder. Let's say cd, I will go to another directory called practice. If I just type cd space a tilde symbol, I come to home directory. Again, let's try even without tilde symbol, I come back to home directory. So cd is the command to change the directory. Let's see the file and directory management. Touch command create an empty file if file doesn't exist. If file exists, update the file, access, modify, change timestamps. Let's see what are files I have by default here. I have few files here. Let's create a new file, new.txt, by using touch command. Let's see -l new.txt. So now time is 7:34 and 14. You can see 7:34. With this time, the file has been created. Now let's type time. Let's wait one more minute and just to do touch new.txt. Before doing it, I didn't execute. Let's see the time. Yeah, now it's become 35. Let's touch it again, new.txt. Earlier, let's see ls-l new.txt. It is 7:34. Let's touch it again. It will updates the timestamp. ls-l new.txt. Yeah, we can see now it's 34. Earlier it was 34. If file exists, update the if file exists, update the file, access, modify, change. How to see what is the access, modify state of the file? Stat is the command to see the all the values, access, modify, and change time. Birth time is 7:34. Access, modify, change is 7 hours and 35 minutes. Let's say you wanted to modify only access time, not modify and change time. Let's say I wanted to modify only modify time, not access and change time. In such case, touch -a file name you give. Just only access time will get updated. We can see it here. Access and change file got updated. -a means. Let's see -c only change time will get updated. mkdir stands for make directory. Make directory, give directory name. Let's say I want to create a directory called B. Let's see B is there or not. Yeah, B folder is created. Then let's say I wanted to create a C directory under B. I will first go to B folder, then mkdir C I will do. Then C has been created inside B. Let's move to again C. mkdir I want to create D, cd. Now we can see I'm under practice. B, C, D folders has been created, but it's very long. I can go back 3 steps back using like this cd dot dot dot. I come back to 3 steps back. Let me delete the directory B. Rm hyphen recursively. Rm command remove recursively because B have internally again folders. So it deletes complete structure. This is the command. Let me create, but I want you to create B slash C slash D inside a folder, inside a folder, inside a folder. Like this, if you want it to do, you have to use hyphen P command. Before that, let's see, B has been deleted, mkdir B slash C slash D. If you do, it will throw an error. So that had hyphen P. So let's see, tree is a command to see the tree structure of it. Tree B, you can see B folder has C, C folder has folder called D. Again, to remove recursively, we have command remove directory hyphen P, but you have to give like this. Now we don't have B here. So remove directory, just if you want to delete a single directory alone, use the remove directory. If you want recursively, use hyphen P and give the full directory path. Otherwise, if you don't want to give full recursively, use hyphen or only give the parent directory. So it deletes the complete child directory and its files and all everything. Let's see about the copying a file. Let's open a new .txt. Let's me add some data called a here. Let me save it here. Cat is a command to see the content of the file. Now I have a inside new. I wanted to rename it. Move is a command. Move or rename the files. Move in the sense moving from one directory to another directory, and rename the files. It uses for two purposes: move the files from one directory to another directory, or rename the file. I will show you how we rename it. Move new.txt to old.txt. I'm gonna renaming it. Now let's see cat of old.txt. So a is there. Let's see is move is new is there are not in my present working directory. New is not here, old is here. So that means new got renamed to old.txt. Let's see how we can move to another directory. I wanted to move old.txt to a folder. So let's see, now move has been gone from here. Let's go back, go to a folder and see the ls. Old.txt is available here. I wanted to move it again to one step back. So now a old is gone here. It has been moved to parent folder. I have a file A to Z has been already typed. Here you can see A, B, C, D, 26 lines has been present in the A to Z.txt. If when I type the cat command, it just displayed everything in a one shot. So I have to scroll up and see what is the beginning of file. Instead of it, we have another command called less. You just type less and file name A to Z.txt. So it gives you provision to scroll up and scroll down. So other files it will not show the other data until unless you press Q. We reach the end of the file and we mid of the file, just press Q. So you come out of less. You come out of from less. We have another command more a to z.txt. Just give space. It is showing that you are now seeing the 70% of the file data. After I press C, I reach the end of the file, automatically it comes out. But whereas in case of less, I can have a provision to scroll up and scroll down. Whereas in more, we don't have. That is the different more and less and cat command. Let's see chmod command, change file and mode bits. Two ways we can change the file permission for users and group others. What is the file permission? Initially, we have to understand. Let's take any of the text file here. The first three characters represents users permissions. These next three characters represent group permission. The next three characters represent other permission. User in the sense who has been created this file. Es is the user has created, and this is the group. Same group. This is the group permission. Others in the sense if other user logged in your machine, he is the other person to this file. Other only have read permission. R means read, W means write. Here X will come like this. Executable. Can he execute this program or not? So read, write, execute. Others only have read. User have read, write. Then group has also a read, write. These permissions also we can change by using chmod command. There are two ways we can change. There is a shortcut user, just U, group G, others O. Let's say other don't have write option here. I want to add write to other write permission I want to add to this is the file. Let's say let's hyphen L. Now we can see write has been added here to the other. Likewise, I want to remove all permission from this file. User group other, I want to remove everything. Read write executable, I want to remove everything. Let's see, none of the permission I have. Even user can't access. Let's see, A to Z and txt permission has been denied it, even though I am the user of this file, because user also don't have any permission. Like this it works. Let's see, giving the only read permission to the user. Just let's giving read permission. Let me use try with cat. So I'm able to read it, but I can't write it because still user don't have write permission. Let's giving everyone to all permissions. How do I do that? User group other plus read write executable. Even like I wanted to give executable. Let's see, file permission. Now everyone got all the permissions. This is how chmod will be used. There is another way we can use chmod 777, that is octet former. In binary 7 means 111, that is mean RWXR enabled. 6 means 110, that means X executable has been removed. Let's say 4. 4 means 100 in binary. That means R is only enabled. So you can try by default RW was seen. That means read write and read write. Read only was there. R means 4. This is 6. This is 6. Let's give 664 as it is A to Z to. Then let's see RW RW R. Let's say if I give 777, all permission will be enabled. 7 means in binary 111. So we can see. So let me make it default to 664. This is about chmod command. So we can even change the users group. This is the user. We can change the even user and group of any of the file. How do we do that? chown is the command which does. Let's say I wanted to make this owner of this file to root and group of this file to root. So to do perform the chown is not a user's executable. Since it's a administration command, we have to use the sudo. It asks the password, just enter the admin password. Now let's see. Yeah, now its user is root and group also root. Others are only have read permission. Now ES, who am I? I am the user is ES logged in with. I have only read access. I don't have write access. Let me try to write it by adding something. Just insert warning, it's changing the read only file because I don't have write permissions. That is about chmod command. And let's learn about the find. Find used for search for files in a directory hierarchy. I know this, the file is under this directory, but let me come back one step back. Here I forget where the directory, but I just remember the file name. Then I just do find hyphen name. I will give the folder where to search for. I remember that at least it has in home directory. Let's say tilde means home directory. So it searches the file. Home ES practice A to Z. But I am in home directory. Just it helps to find the file. Let's say I know the search. I know the some part of the text from my file, but I wanted to know it. Use the grep. I want to know the same pattern or same string is available in the file or not without opening the file. Use the grep command, use the pattern. I have Z in this file. Where the file location? Just copy paste it. Yes, Z is there. Let's say I don't have any integers, 1, 2, 3 characters I don't have. It just gives nothing. Let's say if I give A, it tells it is there. Let's give A. It doesn't give because A I don't have that string. B I have. So like this grep command works. I have types of shell. To know the which shell I am under, use the echo $0 command. I mean now is bash. The terminal type is bash. We have different types of shell. To know the different types of shell, this is the command we can use. So this system supports shell command, bash command, or bash, and dash shell. Let's learn Linux root file system. Regular file starts with hyphen, directory starts with D, character device file and block device file start with C and B. Character device file examples are keyboard and serial ports because we can enter the data character by character. But whereas in hard drives and USB drives, where the memory involved, we write in the block by block. That's what those are the block device files. This is the socket used for inter-process communication either within the PC. If it is in another PC, that is called networking, but still it is inter-process communication. FIFO, first in first out, it's a pipe. It one-way communication between processes starts with P. Symbolic link, it's nothing but a shortcuts or reference to other file or directory. It starts with L. We will see these things in Linux. Let me go to ls-l. We can see all directories are start with D, and cd proctis. A normal files all starts with hyphen. So block files and device file will be available in dev folder, ls-l/dev folder. We can see character devices and directories in the block. These are all character devices and these are the block devices related files. B and D means directory. L means link. This is the shortcut of this path to here. This is the shortcut file. So this is about the file system. Understand root file system. Slash is the root directory. From the root, all directory structures we can see. In this binary folder, all user related programs, ls, mv, cp, whatever we have seen, those are available under bin folder. Boot folder, all bootable modules will be stored it here. Slash dev device file, just now we saw device drivers file will be stored in slash dev folder. Slash etc, all the configuration related files will be stored here. System booting configuration or a user specific configuration, a Wi-Fi password, all the configuration related will be available slash etc folder. All users, how many users are there, those many folders are available under home directory. Slash home, a username, second username, third username. Under each and every user, again we have so many different files like home directory, downloads and all. And the library folder, C libraries, libraries related to build application will be stored in library folder. Slash media folder, we have secondary storage, all those data will be available, those files will be stored under media folder. Slash mount, removable media, a USB drive, such device will be stored in slash mount. Slash opt, whatever we install globally, those files will be stored here, slash opt folder. Slash root, this is the root's home directory. Like home users will have a folder under home like this is the root directory. Slash sbin, admin related commands will be available in this directory. If we have server instances like http server or sftp server, ftp server, those server instances related files will be available in this folder if any of them running. Temporary folder, any of the application want to store some data, so that will create the file under temp directory, those file will be available here. This is the user folder, again have so many folder what we discussed here. Instead of global installation, if user particularly want to install locally, these are the folder being used. Let's see the different text editors available in Linux. We have two types of text editors. One, we directly use the command line interface in the terminal itself, modify, save, and change it. Other is in graphical user interface. Let's see two different types of text editors. Let's see tree structure of. I want in the tree structure of root directory slash hash starts with root. In the root directory, tree list the shows in a tree format. I want length to be 1 because I don't want to show under the subdirectories and also length is 1 slash. So boot div its home web. So all whatever we have learned, we can see it here. So we have two types of text editors, the command line interface, Vim and Nano. Vim are short form of VI. In the previous video, I explained about how to install the Vim. Then once you install, Vim will work flawlessly. Let's see, open a text file called v old.txt. Just open vi file name, just hit enter. By default, it's open in the read only view. then press I. Now you are under insert mode. Press escape. It's just a readable mode. You can't write anything until unless you press I. Then type enter, writing a B, C, D, E, and F. If you want to store, press escape. Exit from insert mode. Gone. That is the escape I pressed. Then shift colon. Then W means save. Q means quit. So VI, let's see what is there. Yeah, that's how we save the file. Let's open the file again. Now insert. No, I don't want to write anything. Just press escape colon Q quit. Let's say I open again. I went into insert mode. Now I wrote G, but I just wanted to quit. What happened? No write since lost chain. Add Q not to override. Press enter to type command and continue. I have been modified, but I wanted to quit. It is telling that it's unable to make me quit. So I don't want to save that file. Accidentally, let's say I have added this line q not. It is asking me to no write since lost chain. I don't want to write. Use the colon symbol. Q not quit. I don't want to write. So let's see. It has to be print till f. Yes, it got printed. So let's say I want to store the new line. As we know that, just go insert mode and type G and use WQ. So we can see it got stored. That is about saving the file and not saving the file. Q not. And there are command escape colon set number. Set no means setting the number. Set no new, setting the no number. And there is a search command. Press escape slash A. It searches where A is there. It searches where the G is there. This is the search. Open a file. Copy three lines. Three YY. YY means three anking. Three lines has been copied. Come to the end. I want to paste. Just hit the P. It's pasting three more lines. You can see three more lines has been added at the end of the file. I wanted to undo, control R. U, undo, redo, control R. Undo U, redo R. Copy, paste, and let's delete the three lines from here. 3 DD. Three lines has been deleted. If you want to delete one line, either one DD or just DD. Deleted the line. I want to delete three lines from here. 3 DD. Even I can paste those lines. Go top P. Came here DD. I want to paste it here. P. That line. So copy YY, delete DD, paste P, undo U, redo, control R. Set no numbers, set no numbers. Quit Q not, WQ, save and quit. This is about Vim. And there is another small editor called Nano. Let's open old.txt. It's a self-explanatory. So just add something A, B, C, D, E, F. I wanted to exit. Before that, I want to write Control O. Then write to a file. It is asking, place enter, same file. So wrote 6 lines. They want to exist. Control Q. So let's see. Cat. Yeah, whatever I have wrote, it is there. Coming to the graphical user interface files, we have text editors. Mousepad is the graphical user space text editor. We can perform as usual how we use in Windows. Let's open file. I want to open the file from the home practice desktop home. Home we have created a practice folder. In that we are working with old.txt. Let's open that file. I wanted to remove these characters. I want to save file, save, otherwise control S. I want to add new lines here, G, H. Let's file, save it. Let's close the terminal. Let's see it has been written or not. Yes, it has removed these things. We added a new line H. After that I didn't press enter. So that's what it is combining here. Let's correct it. We can even use mousepad, the file name. It opens. Let's hit enter and file, save it, close it. Let's see. Yeah, enter has been added here. Let's see about the standard IO, input output. IO stands for input output and redirection and pipes. Standard IO input output refers to the three predefined data streams that every process inherits by default. Standard input file descriptor is 0, standard output file descriptor is 1, standard error file descriptor is 2. So how where these file descriptor has been saved under the slash proc self fd. In this folder it has been declared 0 1 2 standard input, standard output, standard error. 3 for 3 is also is available in case if any of these file descriptors are being blocked. So this is the backup. So 0 1 2 file descriptor we have. Let's understand the file descriptor by using the redirections. Redirection in Linux allows you to control the flow of input and output for command and programs. ls is a command. I just type, I got output. I can store the output in ls by using redirection symbol greater than ls output. Let's store it in this file, cat ls output. So whatever I'm seeing here, the same has been came here because we redirected output to ls output txt files. Let's say I wanted to append once again. It said double greater than command. Let's see, it has been two times append. Another redirection we have talk about the 0 1 2, right? Standard input output and standard error. So this is the standard output. Let's say I don't have a file called lsd. So this is the standard error output. It's not output. Standard input and output redirections we will see. Standard output is 1. LSD. LSD. If I just type ls, all the data standard output is storing here. When I am using 1 and redirection symbol greater than, if I use, then standard output only will be stored here. But if I just run there is no standard output, only error has been come. So this file should be empty because there is no output. Let's see. So we got standard error in the terminal, but standard output should go here. This file should be empty, right? Because we don't have any output. Yes, this become empty. Let's say if I use the standard error redirection, then now you see this error doesn't print here. It is redirected to our file. So let's say I want to redirect everything. Standard input, standard output and standard error together. Use the and symbol so that everything will be available here. Even let's say one of the file I have here odo.txt shift insert. So that means standard output without, let's see, without it printed old.txt and standard output and standard error, both it got printed without redirection. With redirection, let's see. Yes, cat ls put. Yeah, standard error and standard output both got printed. This is about redirection. This is the redirection. This is the redirection output append. This is only standard output redirected, standard error only redirection, standard output and error redirections. Let's learn about pipes. One of the example is list the command. It gives the output. From that output, if any of the pattern matches, by using the grep command, we will search. Earlier, grep command used to take two more arguments: grep, pattern, and a file. Now, since we are depending upon the pipes output, is the first in first output. ls whatever it gives, it just store inside the pipe. It gives to input as a input to the grep command. ls grep old text is there or not? Yes, ls old.txt, it got printed. That's all for today. Thank you.